guys, welcome to the new video. Before we go any further with the video, make sure you hit that notification button on the bottom. It would be that little bell thing. If you hit it twice, then you get notifications all the time. If you hit it once, I think you get like a notification like every once in a while or something. But definitely subscribe if you're not. I know a lot of people view the channel and don't subscribe, so if you guys want to keep updated with it, obviously subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you guys can be the first ones. But yeah, enjoy the video, starting right now. Alright guys, welcome to another video. I'm going to begin the video here with the Polaris Explorer 300 I just picked up. So, I don't know if you guys are liking these videos or not, but I've been picking up Polaris Explorers and Magnums and Sports and what's the other one called? Sportsman, I think? Yeah, I don't know. But I've been picking up a ton of them. Let's just start out with this one quick first. Polaris Explorer, I picked it up for 950 bucks. It was up for 13. The guy said it ran great and everything. Drove an hour 40 minutes to get there, and when I got there, it's like, oh yeah, it doesn't work, the electric start doesn't work, whatever. The battery wasn't hooked up, nothing was hooked up. He's like, yeah. He's like, when I hook up the battery, it works, whatever. And he's like, oh, okay, whatever, I'll take it for 950. And I get home, I find that the carb is completely like disassembled. That hole is missing like a boot. The battery, when you hook it up, the solenoid just clicks, which I'm gonna come to later. All the lights are off of it. It's a pain in the butt. So he really gypped me on this one. He said it was running perfect and stuff, and obviously it hasn't run in forever. So the main problem I'm having with it right now is that the electric start, when you try to start it up, it just clicks. So I'll show you guys what it does. So you can hear the solenoid clicking right there. And I tried a different battery from the working four-wheeler over here, 325, and the new battery didn't work. So I know it's not the battery. I also cleaned off all the wires and connections. I cleaned up the ground and the wire connecting to the starter. It's down below. You have to take off the plate, clean that. Still doesn't work. I tested the voltage across. I'm getting 12 volts to this wire. So if you hook up the multimeter to this wire and to the black one, you get 12 volts. And then when you push the starting button, you get 12 volts to this red wire. So I know I'm getting 12 volts to here. And when you push it, you get 12 volts to this red wire. So there should be 12 volts going down to the starter. And then I also tested it that I get 12 volts at the starter down below. So I know the starter is getting 12 volts, which means I think that the starter is not working. Which kind of sucks, because to get to the starter you have to take up the clutch, I believe, which is a pain in the butt, and I don't really want to do it. So, and when you put the screwdriver across the two bolts, it just starts like a flame. It does not click or anything. Usually when you do that, you put a screwdriver across or whatever, and you can hear the starter motor move. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything like that. So I'm thinking it is the starter motor. Then I still have to clean up the carb because it just pops over a couple times whenever you spray some starting fluid down it. So I have to clean up the carb on this one. But otherwise, it's got pretty low miles, 2,405. So it's not horrible. It is a 2000, so it's kind of newer. But we'll move on to this one quick here. This is a Polaris Explorer 400. I actually already sold this thing for 2,000 bucks. I sold this thing for already. I bought it for 15, so it wasn't too bad of a flip. This is a two-stroke. You can see the oil container right here. It's a 400, which is pretty big, and this thing runs great, drives great, starts right up. Super nice. Let's quick start it up here quick. Maybe choker. That one runs perfectly. Four-wheel drive works on it. Everything works perfect on it. And then the next one I picked up this week too was the Magnum 325 Polaris 4x4. When I picked this guy up, the electric start didn't work, and I was tinkering with everything I did on this one, trying to get it to work. And the weird thing was when you turn in the key like that and you push the starter button, it wouldn't even click or anything. So I'm like, power must not be getting to the starter. I checked the starter, 12 volts was not getting to the solenoid, and I was like, oh, that's weird. So I'm like, it must be the switch. So I took the switch apart. So to get the switch apart, you take off this grip, and then there's like 3 little screws behind this grip, and then this gets cut in half right here. So you just slide up this half, and there's like little prongs that go into these wires over here, and a bunch of little components in here, and it all comes off. And I sprayed some WD-40 in there and cleaned the contacts and put it back on, and sure enough, it runs now. So, but I did lose the little spring that this thing comes back with. So when you try to start it up, you have to manually put it back down. It doesn't just automatically go back down. So I'll kind of show you what it does right now. So that's the starting it up. It also comes with the plow and the winch, which is super nice. I'll show you guys how that works. It's controlled by the switch up here. So you go in and out with it. You can see the plow going down. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, that's that one. I picked that guy up for $1,600, and it's selling tomorrow for $21. The guy's coming early in the morning for that one. So these things are pretty much like fire. I mean, they go quick. You can buy them for cheap, and they go really quick. People love them. I'm guessing that like the demographic for these is about 35 to 70 is mainly the people that ride these. And I know that the electric start on this one is going to be hindersome because older people do not like to have to pull start it, and that's one of the main killers on these, is that the starter goes out and the solenoid goes out, and that really is not good because people then don't want to buy them. So this one I'm pretty much stuck with, I think, which isn't a bad thing. I'll just keep it. It's fun to ride around, and we'll see what happens. But I think I might take a riding video on one of these, probably the red one, around the yard and stuff, and see what it does today. I'm also going to clean the carb on this quick and see if this one starts up, see if we can get it going. So today's video is just going to be me trying to fix this Polaris Explorer and give you guys some tips and tricks, I guess. And yeah, I'm going to check the coolant on this guy. I've got to check the oil here quick. The guy said it was sitting since 2013, which is pretty long. There's a bunch of oil in it still, so that's good. Let's see. And then the coolant, I believe, is underneath there too. As you can see, the lights are just taking off. I'm going to get some LED lights for this thing too, if I'm going to keep it. And just some plug-in LEDs. That'll be pretty sweet. And then the tires are like brand new on this guy, which is pretty good. He said the 4x4 works, so we'll see if that works there. Everything looks pretty clean otherwise. I mean, it's a pretty clean machine. It's 2000, like I said before. I did shift it into gear a couple times just to make sure. It seemed to go in. What else can I say? That's pretty much it. I think it has a tool kit in there. And it has really good compression. So I think we're going to clean the carb and then see if it fires up. So stay tuned. Should be pretty exciting. Alright guys, I'm out of breath from pulling this thing over. Whew, clean this carb. And they went through all the passageways and everything, and pops over but doesn't want to fire. Check the spark plug, it's sparking good. I'm pretty stumped on it now. It's got good compression. It's got fuel going to the carb. As you can see the fuel dripping out. It's going right to the carburetor. The choke is right here. I'm trying to do that, it doesn't work. Oh man, I don't know what it could be. Probably pulled it over like 100 times or more. Probably like 300 times I pulled that thing over. Just doesn't want to start. I went through the carb really, really well, and it should just at least start up for at least a couple minutes, you know. But it doesn't want to, so I don't know what could be wrong with that. But anyway, we're gonna take a quick GoPro ride on the plow. I'll show you guys how that works. Switching to GoPro right now. Alright, so as you guys know, we weren't able to get this beast going, so we're gonna take a ride in the plow wheeler and see what it can do for plowing. First we'll try to plow this a little bit. I don't know if I have it set up right or not, but it looks close enough. I think just idling away. We can lower the plow like this. We'll see if maybe we'll back up again. We'll try plowing something else. Baby. This is what we plowed. We can see right here. It's pretty good. Put the plow down a little bit more. It's working its magic. We'll back up, put the plow in, now I'll turn around, plow the next one. Let's see, out. Kind of fun. I think I have to angle the plow though, somehow. Otherwise I don't think it'll work. I'm not sure how you angle it. Aha! Now she's angled. Now we can do it. Look at that beast go. Thing's doing pretty well for what it is. Look at that. Woohoo! And she goes. Look at our awesome little rink we made. Pretty good, not too shabby. This thing works pretty well. I'd highly recommend one. Obviously for deeper snow you're gonna have a little bit more of a problem, but for what it is, it's not too bad. Pretty fun to ride around, and this little 325 can do the job pretty well too. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure to subscribe to the channel below. Click on that little bell because that's the only way to get notifications. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Hopefully you guys enjoy that little sneak peek of the plow and how that works. You can twist it that way too, obviously, or put it straight, and yeah, works pretty well. I like the little winch setup, works pretty well, and I really can't complain about it. Does the job. So guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and until next time, we are out.